Yeah. If you listen close, you can hear the system breathing. Yeah. Welcome to a theater where the truth gets rehearsed. Every line pre-written, every vision reversed. They don't silence your voice, they dilute it at birth, till you question your value, start confusing your worth. Algorithms feed you what you already think, so the cage feels custom when you stand at the brink. Freedom filtered down through a personalized link. Now you scroll past the war in the space of a blink. Desensitized tragedy turn to routine. Pain packaged pretty just to play on a screen. If a life is a number, then the number looks clean, but the blood never buffers in the gaps in between. They don't lie outright, they just bend what is said. Plant a seed in your mind, let it grow in your head. By the time it takes root, you defend it instead. Now the truth feels fake and the fiction feels fed. We're ghosts in a grid, living bound by design. Every choice that we make got a hand in the line. Trying to think for ourselves, but it's harder to find when the code of escape's been embedded in mind. Echoes of empowering out in the void, built on the backs of the broken destroyed. They call it order, but it's carefully deployed. Keep you pacified, occupied, subtly toyed. If we ever align, we can sever the cord, but the vision's the blade that they carefully forge. We got power in numbers, that's the ultimate sword. Still we stand separated, never swing it ignored. Follow money trails, watch it vanish in smoke. Every public decision got a private revoke. Handshake deals behind a curtain of jokes, where the punchlines of life and the setups the broke. They don't need your consent, just your passive okay. Flood you with noise till you drift far away from the fact that the game's been rigged from the play, and the cost of your silence gets paid every day. Collateral damage, yeah, they soften the phrase like a bruise on a conscience they're trying to glaze. But a child ain't a stat you can file in a maze. It's a future erased in a moment of haze. Faith shaking out of cosmos and headlines. Truth or distraction, it's a thin line. If the heavens get questioned, who redraws the guidelines and who profits the most when belief declines? Or a ghost in a grid, living bound by design. Every choice that we make got a hand in the line. Trying to think for ourselves, but it's harder to find when the code of escape's been embedded in mind. Yeah. Echoes of empowering out in the void, built on the backs of the broken destroyed. They call it order, but it's carefully deployed. Keep you pacified, occupied, subtly toyed. If we ever align, we can sever the cord, but the vision's the blade that they carefully forged. We got power in numbers, that's the ultimate sword. Still we stand separated, never swing it ignored. What if the walls only live in our sight? What if the dark only wins when we fight each other instead of the root of the lie? We could rewrite the end if we tried. Paradox planet, everybody got a voice, but the loudest get lifted while they silence the choice of the ones who could shift it, but don't feel they got poise. So they bury their power in distraction and noise. This will emphasize peace, but we weaponize pride. Draw lines in the sand, pick a side, then divide, while the ones at the top take a comfortable ride on the backs of the billions who fractured the ride. Truth is, change never starts from a throne. It ignites in the minds that refuse to be owned. But a spark in the dark gotta stand on its own, and too many fear light when it's fully been shown. Utopia's real, it leaves in an if we drop all the weight of the ego we lift. If we see past the labels and narrow the rift. If we choose unity over the comfort of drift. But we won't, that's the cut that runs deep in the bone. We'd rather stay divided than stand fully grown. So the cycle continues, the pattern is known. We inherit the chaos, then pass it along. Those of empowering out in the void. Every war just a wheel getting endlessly toyed. They call it necessary, thoughtfully worded and poised, while humanity slowly and quietly destroyed. If we ever align, we can sever the cord, break the cycle, rewrite what the future's in store. We got power in numbers, we've been had the sword, but we never unite, so we lose every war. Listen, the system don't fear noise, it fears unity. And we've been real quiet where it counts.